Hello, my name is Theodore TJ Best, and I am a commissioner on the Paterson Board of Education. I also am the program director for the Great Falls Youth Development Center, located on 32 Spruce Street in partnership with the New Jersey Community Development Corporation. I am 26 years old and have the unique privilege of being the youngest commissioner ever elected to the Paterson Board of Education. And I also would like to say that I have been a lifelong resident of the city of Paterson. However, I had a chance to leave Paterson on several occasions. One of which was, of course, to college, my alma mater, Rutgers State University of New Jersey, where I majored in political science and Africana studies. And the second was 2 years in Washington, D.C., serving as a legislative aide for Congressman Bill Pasquarello Jr. Despite the fact that I loved Washington, D.C., and despite the fact that I learned a lot being there, I still felt the pressing need to return back to the city of Paterson to attempt to give something back to the community that has done so much for me. I've been fortunate enough in my life to have positive role models and mentors and teachers to help guide me and give me the privilege of going out to college and going to Washington, D.C. So I felt that it was more of a moral obligation that I return back to the city of Paterson and work with young people. I have the unique privilege of being one of 9 members to serve on the Paterson Board of Education. The Paterson Public School District has over 27,000 students, 52 buildings, 1,000 teachers, and countless other employees that work within the district. We are over an annual budget of $527 million, which is almost twice the size of the city budget. Everything that happens within the school system has to come through the Board of Education in form of a resolution. Every field trip that students go to, every transfer of a teacher that needs to be placed to another school, any outside transfers from students to go to other schools in other districts has to be done through the Paterson Board of Education. We operate just like any other board in a committee setting. We have several committees on the Board of Education, and I am in 3 of those committees. One is the Curriculum Committee, which is over coming up with the 5-year curriculum cycle for the Paterson Public Schools. Also, I'm part of the Finance Committee. And lastly, I am part of the CUSAC Committee. The NJ CUSAC was a law to help state-operated districts such as Paterson return to local control. And as the chairperson of that committee, I am very committed to doing that. As a director of a teen center in the city of Paterson, I have the privilege of working with youth on a day-to-day basis. Growing up in Paterson, kids are faced with major issues. Some of those issues include simple things from, what they're currently going through in school today, but also looking towards their future. How are they going to prepare for college? Are they going to be able to afford college? And then what is it for them to do in the city of Paterson? The city of Paterson lacks a lot of the services that many other cities have, and as a result, our youth find themselves without much to do and sometimes get into trouble. So it's our job and our responsibility as people who say that we care about the youth to try to provide those opportunities for them. It's terribly difficult for them on a day-to-day basis just to get by with everything that they have to deal with, including education, but also peer pressure, drugs, and gang violence. And these issues can sometimes be overwhelming. So we have to understand what they're currently going through and try to assist them to make it to the next level and next phase in their lives. In every generation, we're always faced with a defining moment. And I'm very proud and happy to say that our defining moment happened on Tuesday, November 4th, when we as a country came together to elect our first black president, Mr. Barack Hussein Obama. For the first time in my life, I can honestly look a young person in the face and tell them without any question that they can be anything that they want to be, including the President of the United States, whether that child is black, Hispanic, or a woman. Barack Obama has provided for us that unique opportunity in our lives where we're able to look our children in the face and tell them that what's written in the Constitution, that every man is created equal, truly means that everyone, including them, are created equal.